What's up, you guys? Teddy Striker here, UFC 296. The final UFC event of the year is among us. We're in fight week. Colby Covington, Leon Edwards. And today I'm going to tell you guys how Colby Covington beats Leon Edwards. This is not my prediction. This is just basically if I was in Colby Covington's camp or if I was his coach, what would I tell him to do to make sure he comes home with that welterweight title? My prediction for this fight is going to come out later this week. But let's get on to this video. And the first thing I'm going to say for Colby Covington to beat Leon Edwards is use your kicks to push Leon Edwards back. Colby Covington, he's obviously a pressure fighter. He's a softball in this matchup, and Leon's a softball, so it's going to be nice. Because Leon, he likes those kicks, to the body, the legs, and the head. So Colby himself, he should attempt those kicks to, push Leon back, because he's not the hardest puncher. And Usman was able to push Leon back pretty easily. But to keep him back, you got to give him something to worry about. And kicks are going to be heavier weapons for Colby and give a bit more of a threat to Leon. So push him back with your kicks. The second thing I'm going to say is push the pace. Colby Covington, he has a crazy pace. And he's been training at elevation, which I just found out 10 minutes ago. He's been training at elevation for this training camp, which is crazy. He already had crazy cardio, but now his cardio is gonna be even crazier. Imagine the pace he's gonna be putting on Leon. But he's gonna need to push the pace. But one thing I'm gonna say is be smart with your pressure, because at times he does get a bit chaotic and he does get reckless and leave openings. But I'm going to touch back on that later. But the second point, the second point is push the pace. The third thing I'm going to say is stay in Leon's face or get out of range. Either you're all the way in or you're all the way out. There's no mid-range with Leon. You can't stay in the middle. You can't stay at Leon's range. You got to either stay all the way out so he can't hit you for kicks, or you got to get in his face and just put that pressure. There's no middle ground. Leon's too sharp. He's longer than Colby. He's going to be able to hit him and put some damage. And Colby doesn't want to take too much damage too early on. And now the fourth thing I'm going to say is, since Colby Covington is a southpaw, we've seen Leon Edwards get rocked really badly by Nate Diaz. And, people might laugh at this, but Colby Covington can actually hurt Leon Edwards. I get it. He doesn't put people to sleep. That's not his specialty. But when a fighter like Leon goes in there thinking, oh man, this guy's got pillow face, there's no way he's going to hurt me, that actually makes that fighter dangerous. Because when you're worried about a power puncher, you're going to be like, okay, I gotta respect him. But when you're not, you might not have that type of respect. And that's what makes those guys dangerous. So Colby Covington needs to throw the offbeat 1-2. What I mean by offbeat is just throwing a jab followed by a cross right away. You can't just do cross, pull your hand back, and then jab, pull your hand back, and then throw a cross. You gotta throw almost as one. That's how Nate Diaz was able to rock him. And Leon Edwards has that tendency of just when he's fighting a southpaw fighter, he likes to counter with that check hook, and that weapon is there for Colby. Either a 1-1-2 or an offbeat 1-2. The next point I'm going to say is defend the leg kicks. Colby Covington has this sort of he's kind of got a white stance. Not really though, but he kind of actually no, not a white stance, but his feet are kind of planted. He's not on the ball of his feet. So it's going to be really easy for Leon to chop those legs. But Colby's going to have to make some adjustments, because if he starts getting his leg chewed up, Leon kicks really hard. If he starts getting his leg chewed up early, it's going to be bad. First of all, he's not going to be able to push off his leg to have that explosiveness for his takedowns, but he's going to be slower. It's going to be harder to track Leon down, and it's just not going to be good. So you need to defend those leg kicks, because that's one of Leon's main weapons, his leg kicks. The next point I'm going to say is Colby Covington. I'm just going to say the point and now explain it, but don't drop your head when blitzing. Colby Covington, to pressure people, he likes to do this sort of blitz where he'll throw a left overhand, change into the orthodox stance, and then throw a right overhand, change back into southpaw. And that covers a lot of distance and it gets your opponents to back up. But like when you're fighting such a striker on Leon's level, he's not gonna be like McGregor or Izzy or Sean O'Malley, where he'll like plan to like counter you for that, like where he'll like circle off and then throw a strike and counter you. No, he's not gonna do that. But what he'll do is he might plant, grab your head, and like go for a knee because he's like he has that Muay Thai sort of striking style. So Colby Covington's gonna have to be careful with that tight clinch, especially like those knees from Leon. He's very quick. Like he grabs your head instantly, that knee's up there. Like sometimes you might throw an elbow, but since Colby ducks his head, like Usman, he ducks his head a lot when he throws like crosses or like just certain punches. Like he ducks his head, and Leon was able to capitalize on that. He was able to evade the cross, grab his head, and like rock him with a knee. So Colby's gonna have to be really careful that he gets reckless, but you don't want to do that against someone like Leon. The next point I'm gonna say is don't drop your guard in exchanges. What I mean by this is Colby Covington, like he's been getting dropped quite a bit recently. Like he got dropped by Usman, he got dropped by Masvidal, and then the reason he got dropped is because he was in an exchange and he has this incredibly bad habit where he'll like throw a shot but drop his other hand like when he's throwing a shot. For example, he throws a left hand and then instead of keeping his right hand like guarded at his chin, he drops it to like his chest or ab area. And Masvidal was able to capitalize on this, drop him clean with a right hook. When Colby threw a shot, he just came back with a shot and like clipped him on the chin clean. Usman in the second fight, he dropped him with like 2 left hooks because Colby was going for a shot, but he dropped his other hand and like again it was clean on the chin. Like these aren't just like him just getting hit by like power shots or like anything. It was just clean shots that landed in the perfect spot on his chin. If you leave those openings with Leon, you're gonna get hurt bad. And the last thing I'm gonna say is to threaten with submissions when you're on the ground. What I mean is like Colby has this really good he has more submission threats than Kamaru Usman, and you're gonna need those because you're gonna be in a lot of situations where Leon might pop back up, but he might leave his like neck open. So threaten with like submissions like neck cranks, guillotines, and things like that, just to put that pressure on Leon and make it harder for him to get back up. And just to quickly summarize, the first thing, use kicks to push Leon back. The second thing, push the pace. Third thing, control the distance. Fourth thing, throw that offbeat 1-2. Number 5, defend the leg kick. 6, don't drop your head when blitzing. 7, don't drop your guard in exchanges. And number 8, threaten with submissions when you're on the ground. If Colby does this, he could be the champion, but make sure you guys like and subscribe and tune in for more great videos.